Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very first episode of Youth in Ghana. In this series, we are going to talk about the Adventist Youth and all what it entails. Remember, I remain your host, Uncle Abeku. In this episode, we are sponsored by Gold Household, Ready Milk Tea, and Yeb Studios Production. Before we enter into this interview, and I also introduce my guests here for today, let us listen to a wonderful song from Akosia Marvelous.
The more we are together, the more we are together, the happier we shall be. The more we are together, the more we are together, the happier we shall be. When your friend is my friend, and my friend is your friend, and our friend is Jesus, the more we are together, the happier we shall be. When your friend is my friend, and my friend is your friend, and our friend is Jesus, the more we are together, the happier we shall be.
Thank you, Akosia, for the song ministration. Here with me is a very handsome, dark-looking gentleman. I'd like him to introduce himself. Welcome, Mister. Can you tell us your name and who you are?
Okay. MG Jerry John Kwame Gameti. That is my name.
Thank you and welcome, MJ
Jerry
John
Kwame
Kwame Gameti. Please, what
Correct.
does the MJ stand for?
Okay. MG is a master guide, and it is a rank in the Adventist Youth Ministries.
Oh, okay. So now you are in a rank called
Master Guide.
Guide. Okay. You're welcome once again.
Thank you.
How long have you been in have you been in this youth ministry for you to be in a rank of master guide, and how can you get a master guide? Can I be one too? Or you let's start from how long have you been there in the youth ministry?
Okay. From age 6, I've been in the youth ministry. So now, it's still counting. So we've
Okay.
not ended.
Wow,
Yes.
wow.
And you asked whether you can also be a master guide. Yes, it is open to all. But to be a master guide, you have to be an Adventist because you need to be baptized before you become a master guide.
This is a lot.
Oh, it's not a lot. It's just a way of the Adventist church. Because master guide is a leadership rank.
Okay.
So for you to hold a leadership position in the Adventist church, you need to be a member of the church.
So currently, do you have any special position, or the master guide it's a position?
Yes, it's a leadership position. And as
Okay.
well, in the youth ministry, it's a rank. So when I say a rank, it means it starts from somewhere till you get there.
Okay.
So that's why it's a rank.
Okay. So apart from the rank, do you have any other positions
Yes.
involved? So currently, what position are you holding now?
I'm the director of the Adventure.
You are a big man. You're a big man here.
Oh.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Director.
Thank you.
Viewers, we have here with me with Mr. Jerry, or let me call him Master Guide Jerry. He's a director of what do you say? Adventure
Ministries.
Okay, Adventure Ministries. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
How has your journey in the Adventist ministry be like?
Not rough and not smooth.
If you say not rough, not smooth, what do you mean by that?
As some will say, honey ho, there. But it is okay. I would say the journey has been that we follow parents to church. Then as they study, we also study. And you'll be pushed to the youth class to go and study. So from age 6, you are to be in the class, which we call progressive class. So it's progressive because every year you go to a new class. So from 6, 7, 8 in that form.
Oh, okay.
Move on like that.
Okay. So it's like every year you have a promotion.
Exactly.
Just like we have in our schools.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
ours is so special in a way that every year we hold what we call investiture. So we induct new people into the club, then we invest all the continuing students.
Oh, okay.
So we invest you, then we push you into the new class.
Oh, okay. That is wonderful. Can you tell us the mission of this Adventist Youth Ministry? What is really your mission of the Adventist Youth Ministry?
What I would say is our main mission is to win souls for Christ. That is the church's goal, and that is what we also have. So we win souls for Christ right away from the Adventure Ministries. You are taught that Christ is the center. So as Christ is the center, whatever we do should centralize on Christ, winning souls for Christ.
Okay, so I would like to take you back a little bit of what you were talking about earlier.
Okay.
You were telling me that 6 years old, and every year you have to move from one class to another, to another, to another. What is the age ranges in your Adventist Youth Ministry?
Okay. So from age 4 to 9, that's the Adventure Ministry. Then from 10 years to 15
So
years,
if I understand you, the youth ministry's ages start from
4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Okay, then what happens to 1, 2, 3?
Oh, okay. So we have another ministry in the church, which is called the Children Ministries. So the Children Ministry takes care of 0. We will say 0 because if it is not 1 year,
Day 0. Okay.
So 0 to 3 years.
Okay.
Then from there we push them to the Adventure Ministry.
So adventure is
Yes.
what ages again?
4.
4
4 years.
to
Begins from 4 years to 9 years.
to 9 years.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the Adventure Ministry. Then Pathfinder Ministry will also continue from 10 years to 15 years.
Oh, 10 to 15 years.
Yes, that's
okay.
for Pathfinder Ministry.
Okay, then
the Ambassador Ministry will also continue from 16 years to 21 years.
Ambassador.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Then it ends there?
No.
Okay.
Then we have the final one, which is the young adults.
Okay.
From 22 years to 30 years plus. So the plus indicates that it's till.
Until God calls you. Oh, it's such a wonderful thing. Maybe we viewers, we will learn more about this as he's saying, because after he is having the introductory, like everything about the Adventist youth. So I think we'll bring people in to tell us about the various classes. That is that. What did he say? Adventure again.
Adventurer,
The
Pathfinder,
Ambassador,
and
young adult. So we'll bring more people in so that they can educate us, and we also learn. Let's continue. Mr. MG, I don't want to call you Mr. He said MG what?
Jerry John.
MG Jerry
so you
John.
can make it MG Jerry John.
MG Jerry John. Wow. Okay. So can you tell us, being the youth ministry, now we have understood that to start from 4 years.
Yes.
Do you have any specific programs you teach, or it is just general? Everyone learns anything. How is it like?
All right. So I earlier on mentioned that we have what we call progressive class.
Okay.
Which yearly we progress. So every year you are sent to a new class. When I attain a new age, then you go to another class. So it is structured in such a way that we learn so many things per the age.
Okay.
So per the age, from 4 years, we know that they play and they are like lambs. So that class is called Little Lamb.
Okay.
So they are a bit cool, but whatever they hold, they want to own it.
Okay.
So that's the Little Lamb class.
Okay.
Then we have 5 years, which is early bird.
Okay.
5 years, which is early bird. So those ones, always they want to be early.
Okay.
They want to be first. They will be the first people to wake up, come and wake mommy and daddy up and be disturbing in the house. So that's 5 years. Then it goes on to busy bee. They are always busy with everything that they lay their hands on. They are always busy. So it continues, then it ends at age 9 for the adventurer.
Okay.
So we have special program that we study, which is the progressive class. We have manual that guides us what to teach them and what not to teach per the age bracket that I mentioned for
Okay,
the
so
various
so if
ministries.
if I understand what you're saying, that means when the group of the adventurer,
Mhm.
the group of pathfinder,
Yes,
the group of
ambassadors,
ambassadors, the group
yes,
of
young
young
adults,
adults,
yes,
till
yes,
every group has their personal activities they have.
yes. There's a manual that
A manual
guides
that
them.
guides them in what they learn and all the
Exactly,
activities.
exactly.
Wow, this will be very entertaining. So, what are some of? But I know that when youth meet, sometimes they go on excursions.
Mhm.
They like to have trips and stuff. Do
Sure.
you have, and how is those
You
activities also
see,
fusing?
with the Adventist church, ours is so special in such a way that we will not only go for excursion, but we'll have a packed program which includes excursions and what we even call hiking. So maybe we have a camp, and in our camps, we'll hold an excursion to an interesting place. Then we'll also have what we call hiking to look at what God has made, nature, what nature have for us. We study about God. So all these are embedded in our various camps that we go.
So, if I understand you, now there are a lot of activities such
Sure.
as you made mention of hiking,
Yes.
you've made mention of camp
camps.
and others. Let me put
Yes.
it others.
Yes.
Mr. MG Jerry
Uncle Abe.
John.
Yes.
Among these activities, which of them is your favorite? You tell us. Look through the camera and tell your
Ah.
viewers that among these
Vi-
activities, which of them is your favorite?
Viewers, the one I enjoy most is the camps.
What about the camps? What is about the
You
camp?
see, I earlier on said the camps are packed because in the camps we have hiking and excursions and other study activities. So if we go for a camp for about 3 days, then within that 3 days, we'll have all this to enjoy. My brother, even when you are leaving the campsite, you will not like to go home.
Please, I hope you invite me when you're going
Oh,
for
if
the
you
camp.
are willing to come.
I'm
And
really
I'm sure if you come, your life will never be the same.
okay. I'm yet to experience it, viewers, and maybe I'll invite you all to join me so that we experience their camp.
Sure.
Mr. Jerry, this group or this people we are talking about here, the Adventist youth, as you call yourself,
Yes.
is for a church.
Sure.
It's for a Christian church. Let me put it
Exactly.
that way.
Exactly.
How then do you feel in Bible studies and all that? How do you feel set in to groom these little ones to be like you, MJ, Jerry?
You see, let me start from the adventurer and move on to the pathfinder.
Okay.
You see, from age 4 to 9, the manual tells us that the adventurer ministry, as it is in the church, we are to support parents in nurturing the kids. So it is not our sole duty whenever we are nurturing such kids from 4 to 9 years.
Okay.
So we do it in collaboration with the parents. So whatever activity that we do, we have the parents' consent. You see, so we have Bible studies, we have social activities within the communities. Are we are getting what I'm saying?
Yes, I
So
understand.
we can have a way of cleaning up activities in the community. That is teaching the kids that the community is also needed in their upbringing.
Okay.
The church is also needed in their upbringing.
Okay.
And God is the center of everything that they are doing. That's why we teach them the Bible.
Okay. So almost everything that you do is centered on the Bible.
Exactly.
Then I want to ask, so are the leaders or those who educate or those who train these young ones, are they the pastors or the elders? Which people are them?
Okay, so you see, earlier I also mentioned my rank as a master guide.
Yes.
So for the adventurers and the pathfinders, their leaders are the master guides.
Wait. Adventures and pathfinders.
Yes.
They are leaders.
Are the master guides.
Master guide. Okay.
Yes. So I initially mentioned that master guide is when you attain the age of 16. So by age 16, you should be a master guide.
Okay.
So if you're a master guide by age 16, it means you are baptized by then.
Okay.
Then you can hold a leadership role.
Okay.
Good. So by then, you have gone through all the earlier ranks from 4 years to 15 years. Then 16, you go for the master guide class.
Oh, okay.
So if you have studied about 4 years and you are asked to go and teach a 4-year-old child,
But
it will be easy for you to.
is it for okay? But before I understand it, that means when you are 16 years, automatically you can become a master guide. That's what you're trying to say.
Exactly. That is per hours. That is how it is.
Okay. So does that mean that everyone then becomes a leader to train these kids? I'm asking this question because trust me, even our teachers are teaching class. Not everyone is good.
Okay.
So what specific training do you give to the leaders, master guides, so that, as you are saying, master guides, so that they train these young ones?
All right. So what we have is that, you see, it's not only teaching. Not everybody is born to be a teacher, though. So for that one, we have to know that not everybody is born to be a teacher. Some are to teach craft. Some are to teach skills. So we have varieties of teachers in our program. So it's not solely that the person will stand and be lecturing. No. We can have people who are mastered in tailoring, who can teach this case how to sew. People who are mastered in even cooking, who can teach the kids how to cook. You see, so it's not only based on maybe the book as we know in our normal schools. No. Because our program is structured in such a way that there is what we call awards for the adventurers, and we have what we call harness for the pathfinders.
Oh, okay.
So you are honored when you, acquire that. You study to be honored.
Okay.
Then the adventurers, when you study, you are awarded.
Okay.
You see, so when you pass through that study, maybe you are being taught how to handle a Bible, and you are able to handle the Bible as an adventurer, you are going to be awarded an award, or
Okay.
you'll be given an award which talks about handling the Bible.
Okay.
All right.
Viewers, I would like to also remind you again about our sponsors. Remember that our sponsors are Gold Household, Ready Milk Tea, and Yaps Studios Production. Let's continue with MJ Jerry. MJ Jerry, joining this youth ministry, what has been your greatest experience you would like to share with us?
My greatest experience,
Yes.
I would say, through the youth ministry, I was able to meet my better half.
Oh, I see. Is that what you guys do there?
No, that is not what we do there. But you see, everything is there. Not that we go there and be doing all, no. We study. But through studies also, you begin to see things that will also help you. You see.
Okay.
Not that my wife was part of the youth as at that time. No. We went for a camp. Then the community we went for the camp, that is the community she was in.
This reminds me of a question I want to ask. Does that mean that if I'm not an Adventist, can I be part of the youth ministry? Because of what you are just telling us, of your better half meeting at a camp, which she was not even at the camp, but she was in the town.
Yes.
So tell us about it. Can one who is not an Adventist join this ministry?
I think I earlier on said that one. Yes, you can join the youth ministry.
Okay.
You can join the ministry, but there's a limit somewhere. And that limit is for you to be a master guide, to hold a leadership role in the Adventist Youth Ministry, you have to be baptized.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Because
and
from age 4
okay.
to 15 years, you can still be in there.
So
Ministry.
that is to tell me now that
Yes.
I can't join the youth ministry since I'm not an Adventist.
You
because
can join. You can join. Be in a club, but to hold a leadership,
that is the
that
master
is
guide leadership role. I
yes,
can't,
that is it.
but I can still join the youth ministry.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Viewers, if you are watching with us and you are not an Adventist, you think that you would like to also experience their youth ministry, it is, I think, open for all.
Exactly.
You can pick a forms, or what do you do?
Yes, you visit the nearest Seventh-day Adventist church.
Okay, as he's saying,
Discuss with the leadership over there. Tell them that, oh, you want to join the youth ministry. Our doors are open. Any of the Adventist church, just join.
thank you so much. What advice will you give to these young ones that are coming? Maybe they're already thinking to join the youth ministry. What advice will you give to them?
Okay.
I wouldn't you let's finish with the advice. Then I'll let you advertise it.
Okay.
So you give them an advice, and after that we advertise your youth ministry.
Okay. So if someone wants to join,
Yes, what advice?
I'll
Yes.
give to the person
Yes.
who wants to join. I'll tell the person that you shouldn't look at the people he's going to meet there. Definitely, there's something that he might even see, which might not interest him or her. But that is not the main reason why he's going there. He should go with a good heart, ready to work for God, and God will save him or her. That's all.
Thank you. Now tell us the next one. The advertisement of your youth ministry. How will you advertise your youth ministry to someone who today is the first time the person is hearing the youth ministry? What will you tell the person?
Okay. What I would say is that the Adventist Youth Ministry is the most vibrant and entertaining and attractive youth ministry in the whole world. Why am I saying this? Because it is well structured.
But are you sure? Maybe you
Sure.
don't know about someone. So viewers, that's what he's saying. But we're going to also learn from other churches. We'll go to the brigade, the Methodists, and we'll also know what
Now,
we have.
let me
Actually,
put
this is not a
down.
competition though, but we will also learn from them.
Yes, Uncle Abeku, let me
Yes.
put this down.
Yeah.
So when you invite them here,
Yes.
question them about what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Ask them if they have a structure,
Okay.
just like what the Adventist church has.
Okay.
A structure from age 4. We have a progressive class that every year we invest learners to
Okay.
a new class.
Okay.
If there is any structure in any of the churches,
Okay.
then maybe.
So again, this is the final part of it. Tell me, or tell our viewers here who are listening now at home.
Yeah.
Tell them, parents that want to bring their children, what is the step? Do they have to come with them? What do you have to tell them?
Okay. Now, we will definitely need a parent's consent. If you're a parent, you want your child to join the Adventure Ministry, Pathfinder Ministry, Ambassador, or any of them, we will need your consent. Why do we need your consent? Because we have trips that we have been going, we have camps that we have been going, and we have studies that we do. And the church needs to know where that ambassador, where that pathfinder, where that adventurer is staying, the home that he is in, so that we can at least communicate with the parents.
Okay.
Why is it so? This is something behind the scene, but Uncle Abeku,
Yeah.
it will interest you that we have some that their parents even leave them on Saturdays. Just, I'll say dump them in the church, go to their workplaces. Then for a year or two, they end up becoming Adventists.
Wow.
And the next step is they even bringing their parents to the church.
Wow, such a wonderful thing to hear, that even people, kids, come to church and later then bring their parents to us. Viewers, thank you for joining us today, and hope to see you again next time. We will be talking more about the Adventist Youth Ministry. This is just an overview of everything about the Adventist Youth. we are going to take the first club, as he said, which is 4 years to
9 years.
9 years. We're going to talk about the Adventure Club, and we'll have one of our special mothers to talk to us, give us the general overview of everything of that club, and from there we'll also move to the Pathfinder Club.
All right.
I would like to remind you again that my name is Uncle Abeku, and here with me is MJ Jerry John. Thank you so much for coming here today. God bless you. Remember that we're sponsored by Goldot Household, Ready Milk Tea, and Yeps Studio. They have done a wonderful work for us, and we say thank you to our sponsors. So, viewers, this is where we draw the curtains. I would like you to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell another friend to watch, because we have more things coming your way. Till we meet again, I'm your host, Uncle Abeku. Bye.